Hello, hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my fun and games in RoadCraft. And today we're at day 24 here in Deluge, and I reckon 99% sure this will be our last day to complete objectives. We're currently at 97%. We've just got to finish literally one more convoy route to complete the whole region. So we've found that they're using cement trucks and they're not very good at travelling along unpaved roads. So I'm going to have to do a bit of work, sanding as a minimum, maybe even paving, and then see how we go with this last task. So if I swoosh over to the game itself, you can see, there we go, So I'm hoping today we'll finish the objectives and might even start looking for the little toy trucks. But we'll just sort of see how that goes. Okie dokie. So there we are. That's right, we're bringing the scalper over. Yep. So what I'm doing, actually I'll just quickly look at the map. What I'm doing is bringing the scalper along here, up here, and we're going to park it up here. So, because that looks like sand to me, and we should then make a sand circle that we can then refill our bowhead from and keep the sand coming all the way up here and all the way down here as needed. So let's bring the scalper over. Yes. Let's not ram that hole. And now we've got the camera controls back how I like them. We can invert them again. So for me, pulling back on the joystick means go down. Pushing forward on it means go up. I don't know. I guess I've never played flight simulator type games. But it seems to work for me. Well, we'll bring our scalper around. Hoping I don't actually have to seal all of this road. Hopefully we'll be okay just to sand fill it. We'll be able to restart that naughty route. Now, where's the sand? Over there, I think. We're going to literally park on this sand. Whoop, something like that. We can then activate the screener, and there you go. We have got sand jiggers doing whatever they should do. So we're able to grab sand, which means when we then switch back to the bowhead, we can refill the sand. Because if I look at this view, we are just inside the circle. We must be right on the edge of the circle there. So perfect placement. Perfect placement. Well, we've got our sand in. Let's continue on dropping it down this sort of main road part, even though it probably doesn't really need it. I don't trust the cement mixer at all now, so we're just going to go anyway. That's sort of right. How does that look? Last part looks a little bit weak, but we'll probably be okay. Might come back and re-sand a bit more yet. think it made it round here all right anyway, so we're probably overdoing it now. If we sand to there, that should be a good start. So I'm just going to pull up there for the minute, then get the bulldozer, get him to do his magic, and just see how we go as to whether it's wide enough, good enough, near enough. It's not a lot of sand put down here. It's probably enough, I would have thought. Should be fine here. We're looking pretty good from here. And that's going to be okay. Okay. In fact, let's just a little bit more out of the way. Just in case he needs to chase them along, he can be ready to chase them. Bowhead can just come back here. Okay, so let's see if we can fire off that. Now let's just see what we got. Operational. No rewards remaining, so that can be just shut down. And needs maintenance, this one. Right. So let's bring him back a little bit further, maybe back, yeah, in fact you can see we're not now following our road very well. Let's follow our sandy road. Now that we know also that we're the only ones on here, probably it's going to be about good enough. We start him there, that should be okay. And then over here, he's still on the sandy road. Kind of on the sandy road. On the sandy road. Sandy, sandy. All looking pretty good. Almost comes... He's pretty good there. And the rest of that should be okay. And then we're fine. Okay. So we'll just have to see if we need to seal this part up here. I'm hoping we'll be okay just on the sand, but we may end up having to seal this part, or we might just chase him with the bulldozer. Rightio. Oh, hop in. Right, so now he's on the sandy bits, so he should be able to get going from there. Mate gave me a little push, but I think that's going to be okay. They're not flying along the sand, but at least they're got momentum, so that's something. Nearly come onto the sand there. Very narrow. Could be a bit hard. All right, we are quickly going to go and hop in here. Give them a bit of a helping hand because they might just need it. Just a bit of a helping hand through that bit. There you go. Yep. I think we're probably Going to need to seal this if we are actually going to use it, but I'm not sure about this, whether it's literally a one-off route. I'm not too fussed about it, to be honest. I think we'll just help these guys along here so that they can complete their journey. I don't really want to come and put in a sealed road if I don't have to. We're about the same pace as them when we were on manual mode. In fact, if anything, he's getting away from me now. It's alright, we're going to catch him up here, I think. Just a little gentle nudge along. Just don't want to push them off the path altogether. I may have already done. That makes it much harder for him. Yeah. His mate's not happy either. Anything, I want to push the front one now. I think trying to push the back one is just going to end up pushing the front one further off the road. So let's go out of here. Hope we can get the back one out of the way. I'm not sure if that was my pushing or them just being silly. Get going. Yep. On the road. Oh. Okay. So I think we need to make that a much tighter turn there. So he gets into the corner a lot more. Go around the edge so much. More like that. Move that one a fraction as well. That's better. Right. Where's my bulldozer? That should be out of the way. They should be able to make that corner. I mean, we're on sand here, so it should be okay. It's just that I think as I was pushing them, so I pushed them off the edge rather than up further along the sand. Right, there. We're going now, so that's the main thing. That's the way. Get a wig on. Should be okay along here now. Ooh, I've got another route that failed. Thought I'd close them all off. So it's this one. Maybe it's this one. Right, so they should get away from me across the bridge here because it's very much solid and safe. Might even actually need to catch up a bit. So this is all good. The only bit I'm worried about now is that bit up the hill after we cross our next bridge. A good old chase along here. Really caught up to him there. Right, so go back to manual mode. Mode is so slow. He ain't going nowhere up ahead there, is he? But we'll be coming up to rescue him. That's it. His mate gave him a hand. We'll give him a hand. How you going? Yeah, so if this was an ongoing route, we would have to bitumen this as well, and bitumen the bit in the plant. Hopefully he can get around here himself. Give him gentle nudges. Slightly less gentle nudge that time. Alright, up you go. He's in. And his mate's in. That's pretty good. So there we go. So we are 100% complete on the tasks. Our internal analysis report, you didn't just fix the damage, you averted an even greater disaster. That warrants a pat on the back or two. There you go. So we fixed the dam as well. Ooh.
That wasn't easy. You did good work there. I don't know about you, but this calls for a celebratory coffee. Get some rest. You earned it.
Or even a celebratory coffee. Yay for us. But we're not going to finish there. Coffee to float us right alongside that river. That's what we needed. More coffee. Alright. All goals completed. But we're going to continue playing because we want to get the little trucks. Now, I've had a little bit of a look before, so I've got a bit of an idea as to where they are. There is only little trucks here. There's no, what are the other things? There's no barrels. There's no barrels on this map. Okay, so we've still got a little bit of money to get from this, but I just don't think we're going to be able to get it. So I don't think this guy's going to be able to make it. Although he's doing a pretty good job on his own. He might make it, but honestly, I'm not going to get too fussed about it. What we're going to do instead is see if we can find the little trucks. Now, you might remember we actually found one back up here ages ago, and that's why I've put the marker there. So you can see him shining there. So he's there. There's another one kind of over here somewhere amongst this sort of area. Not sure. Ooh. There. Another one there. Okay. And there is another one in here. Hiding in here somewhere. There. That's 3. There's always 5. I think there's one fuel pipes facility. No, further south than that. Or down here. Somewhere in about here. Yeah, it's hiding in there. And the final one is over this side of the map. Right up here somewhere. There he is there playing in the sandpit. So they're the 5 little trucks. So let's see over the rest of the day how well we go at finding those things. Now I'm going to start out in the mule because after all he's very muley. hopefully the mule will be the weapon of choice. We may need to get some help. That will come in either the form of the lynx or the heavy grain, depending on what we're looking for. But let's head up this way first and see if we can find the first of the trucks. He's up the top of the hill here, so we're going to cross the bridge, go up my brilliant bridge that gets us up to the pumping station or whatever it was up there, and then find him. Now I think all of these are a bit challenging to get, which I guess is the whole point of it. You don't want to just have them sitting on the wayside. But, we'll have to do our best. So to start with, we need to get that one. Let's go sort of towards him. Now it could well be that we fall over a few times and generally have a nasty time, but I'm hoping we might have a bit more luck than that. Find out. Bad start. Find our way through the trees. See much? Just be careful. Quite steep and scary here. Whoa! Yes, as you can see, quite steep and scary. Might have got off to a very bad start. Oh, we nearly got off to a very bad start. Ooh, that was a bit scary, wasn't it? Because of the fogginess of this, you can't see exactly where you're going. Come back around here a bit. Where am I going? See, I can't see exactly where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. I might be able to go along there. Maybe. I don't know though. It did seem to get very deep very quickly. It might be that we have to immediately try something else. Why are you catching on something? Just don't want to see my nose disappear into the water. That would be a bit scary. Right, I reckon we're probably close enough, aren't we? Again, I don't have to get right up to it. I can stretch the crane. Yeah, that'll do. Bonk. Come on, little fella. Okay, yep, our poor old cement mixer couldn't quite go up that hill once it crossed the second bridge. We will not get too fussed about that though. As we put in our first little guy. Hopefully extract ourselves out of this rather nasty area. Very nasty area. Right, are we out? Yes, we are. Can we get back to the main road? Maybe. I'm gonna do this by feel more than anything. Righty, so that gets us back to where we started, and we have the first little truck. 1 down, 4 to go. Let's go back around this way because we've got to go back over to the factory. Bit of fun there. So I don't know if I'll get all 5 of them today or if we'll run out of time. We'll see. do have to sort of go all over the map to get them, so it will take a little while. Plus we have to take them back to the cement plant, so got to work out the best way to do that. But not the cement plant, sorry, the construction plant, where we can cash them in. Right. It's just through there. We come this way. Now tipping over. It's a bit muddy this way. Not much we can do about it. Get up there on the grass maybe. At least we haven't got a wildly swinging cargo or anything. It's basically just a little truck. Across there to the other side. Better. Come down here to the main road. Down to the right. We've got to find one. It's kind of a bit further down the main road. And then there's one there in that factory complex there. We'll go and get this one down the main road first. Try to. It would be really hard finding these if you had to do it completely from scratch and they didn't give you any hints at all. Not those hints, but you can see them on that resources thing. That works really well. To see the little yellow flashing thing, the sign, it looks like a little truck. But if you didn't have that, and you didn't have help from other people who have already done it, it would take a long time to find these, just if you were sort of following your nose to find them. Just down here. We're coming down here to this little house. It's just around there somewhere. Found the little house. Pretty good. I'm pretty sure. There you go. He's just there on the veranda. As we can. Come on, little truck. Squiggle up there without pulling me over. That's nice. I think it's a little bit rude that we steal people's toys, by the way. Some poor little kid's going to come out in the morning and go, "Where's me truck?" And some nasty person has turned up and nicked it. Very rude. That gives us 2 little trucks now. Two out of 5. Come back into the factory thingy. We won't fall over coming up here. Might even go through those trees because that's just so muddy there, isn't it? Oh, sorry. Hurry. Come up here through the trees. Or not. Just sort of pick our path through there and try not to crash into a tree. Ooh, got stumps. Right, so coming out of it this side is much harder. Okay. Tree stumps everywhere. Let's go through there. Hopefully now we won't have tree stumps everywhere. Few tree stumps. Wonderful. Right. Now let's go back to that factory. And hopefully have a bit of fun finding this one. Now, this next one, it's a little bit of one of those mazy type ones again. It's probably designed to do in something like the Hummer or the Scout Land Rover. But we're going to do it in the always ready mule. We're going to use the crane to help us, help get us going, because I messed that up a bit. Just want to get myself sort of straightened up on here if I can. I'm going to start going up there. Now obviously I can't just jump up there. If I switch to the crane, a bit of luck, we should be able to get the mule and put him up onto that next layer up. Like that. Then we need to just work out, make ourselves get around those posts and go that way a bit. Right, so I think that's about as far forward as we can go. Oh. Would have liked to have been a little bit further forward than that, but I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, no trouble. Go through there. This is where it gets a little bit tricky because it's very little. So this is more scout focused than mule focused, but I'm hoping I can get around there without making a mess of it. I might not be able to. Yes, very much this is where you want your scout rather than your mule. But I've got a mule, so I'll just see how I go. If I can't do it, I'll have to bring a scout in. Oh, whoa. Oops, and too fast. It's very, very slow to turn and then very fast. It's to go, sorry, and then very fast. It's hard to be accurate on the throttle. Come on, up we go, up we go, up we go. Good. Rightio. Come on, no, don't go that way. That's better. Sneak across here. Pop up that. I'll go down this, sorry. I think it's just there. Put the handbrake on. Sure enough, it is just there. There you go, we've got a little crane on this. And somehow one of them didn't get strapped in either. Try that again. Sometimes they move when you're strapping them. Right, now we've got all three strapped in. Now we should be able to pop down here. Literally. Wow, that was weird. We just sort of jumped there for a bit, so Like inconsistency, but that's okay. Should be able to get out of here. Oh, how about that? Now, there's probably easier ways to do that. I don't know, but, you know, Muley can do it. So we do. That gives us 3 out of the 5, which is pretty good. So we're going to head down now, more to the south of the map. And just sneak along here and then go down my main road rather than having to go all the way around. I might try and do that. To this side. Cross the river over there. We've done this in reverse earlier. Came from the other side over to this side. Oops. Like a tree stump. Yes. Should be able to cross the river here. It's deep. Can do it. Up the other side. Should then not be too bad to come along here and then rejoin our... Ooh, I wonder if we can rejoin our road, because we built a bridge over it, didn't we? Didn't think of that bit. Hopefully we can. There's our destination up there. As you can see, we've kind of built a bit of a bridge. Now I'm hoping it will be able to sort of go round it just. Didn't think of that. It's a bit up and down here too, isn't it? Go up that. A bit more. Across there, it's not quite so deep a rut. Still pretty awful. Giving the mule a bit of a workout. I'm hoping we can sneak through these trees here. The very edge of our bridge. Be good. Down one. Sorry, tree. It's leaning on you a bit. We'll be okay. Wonderful. Right. That gets us through here. Come back across the dam. So then I've got to look where the next one is. I think it's a bit of a way away, actually. We've got a nice sandy road here. I'm just going to pull up here because I'm not too sure where the next way to get to the next one. We're here. The next one's here. I'm going to come down here. I think it's the way... Hey, okay. So, yep. This is the way I came before when we were delivering some metal beams, I think it was. Come down through this way. Should be okay. muddy and slow going, but we will push on. Actually, I might do well to get off the road and get onto the grassy bits a bit more. Is got much grassy bits to play with. I think, is that the house that we had to deliver? No, that's right. We were delivering to a pylon, a tower, communication tower down here a bit. Must come down here, get them going. This is the right way. Feeling a bit nervous now. I think it's the right way. We're in the mud though, aren't we? Struggling to get traction going sideways at all. Squeeze through there. Worried how deep that is now. Before we go any further, where am I? Where do I want to be? So I want to be over here. I've already gone wrong. Right, so I need to come back through these to get over to here. All looks the same, doesn't it? It's tricky to work out where you are and where you want to be. Let's see if we can come back through here and get to that path over there. It's not too deep for this little water jump here. No, that's good. That's fine. This way now. Where am I meant to go? Hang on a minute. Better just check again. Feeling a bit silly. Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay. Right, so we're heading over to here. That's where we're going. I'm going to try and follow this sort of past that tractor. And then along what could be a path, eventually get to here. So aim for the tractor. Yeah, this is tough going. This probably should have been the links. This would be much better at this. But we might need the crane. That's why I sort of figure that it's a job for Muley. Just hit something. Very slow going. It's the backbone of the tree. Oh, this is so slow. You can do it. Or not. Are we caught on something? Oh, are we drowning? Oh, we've been washed somewhere. It's really weird, isn't it? Oops. We miles back. Just a second. Okay, it's just a little bit of an issue with someone at the door, but we're all good now. I'm trying to use that. Drag myself over there a bit more. Are we able to get through here, or are we just struggling? I'm struggling, but I think we'll get through. Wow, that was a bit scary, wasn't it? Deep water, but not too deep now. We just seem to be going sideways, don't we? What if our front's caught on something? Seems like our back is going and our front isn't. Full lock now. just about floating too. Come on, you can do it. That's the way. Coming across there was truly awful, wasn't it? Maybe. Just that tyre over there. Looks like we can't. Far away, isn't it, that tyre? Don't know why we're having trouble, but I guess we must be off the road. Don't seem to be able to get any traction with us onto the road. Sometimes bouncing yourself helps a bit. Need some forward movement. We might be stuck here, I think. Go backwards. Just don't seem to be able to go forwards. Oh, and then we're flooded. Oh, okay. But now we're going to be at that's our problem. We should have been over to the left a little bit more. You can sort of see. Very hard to tell. Yeah, see where we are relative to the path? The path was over here. We've got ourselves off the path. Now we're stalled. Yep, can't get started again. Oh, that is a pity, isn't it? We've done so well too. Alright. Bit annoyed with that. Okay. So, things that we could do. We could probably try... Actually, first thing I might try and do is just bring the links down, although I don't know if the links is going to have enough power to be able to pull him out. But we'll give it a go. We'll go there with that first. Go with the links first. Where the heck is the links? Ugh, right over there. As far away as it can possibly be. So let's... Fine. We're going to bring the links. We're going to bring the links down to here. Countryside base. Well, that's probably going to be the closest one. Although we want to come up here, so we might as well bring him down. I'll talk about nothing's in the right place for this, is it? Okay. Come on. Cover him to the industrial base, I think. Either that or the tunnel exit. Maybe the tunnel exit. 6 of one, half dozen the other. We've got to bring the links all the way up and around, over. I wonder if we can shortcut it a bit. Whoa, sort of see how we go. The links will definitely be able to travel okay. It's just more... Where am I going? Up there. So I can either... I think probably coming up to here and then sort of cross-countrying over that way is going to be the best I can do. Oh, so that definitely puts paid for us being able to finish this today. No chance now. We had a slim chance of being able to do it, but no chance now. Which is a bit of a pity. I'm having trouble with this camera, and I think it's probably now because I'm kind of halfway used to using the buttons the other way around. Right, so if we come around here now and sort of then dip up over that way. Let's just make sure. So I'm here. All right, so I want to come all the way around. So follow the edge of this to here and then edge around. Okay. Follow the edge of this around. Around that big tree. And over and round and round and round. At least the Lynx is, yeah, ultimate off-road buggy. So we're getting closer. Through there. Right, yep. What's this sort of marshiness? We're very, very close. Yeah, there's the tractor and there's the very front of our mule. Oh, that was scary. Right. Let's see how this guy goes. Now that tractor is actually right in the middle of the path. Not for long. So he should be out of the way now. Now that does mean that we don't have a very good visual for where the middle of the path is anymore. We'll try to aim high like this and try and focus on. Do that. Right. See how much easier it is with the Lynx? Because of it stayed on the path. If we'd stayed on the path, we would have been fine. But we didn't, did we? Ooh. No, I don't really want to be there. I'd rather be there. Caught on that tree, isn't he? Smash that tree. Yes. Come on, bring him up. Into the... up again. Come on. Come on. Should be able to drive from there. Do have towing on. Oh, I wonder if because he didn't have his engine on before, whether it actually hasn't functioned that. You know what I mean? Well, he looks like he's turning his wheels, so he has got his engine on. Right. There you go, though. I'm tempted, though, to leave him there. Take this guy on, because I've got him here now, so I might as well. The Lynx is definitely better at this sort of stuff. See if we can then just winch the little toy, drag it back. Where was it? Over there. There we go. There's the little crane. Try and turn around so I can get my tail facing it. Hello. Take him back with us. Come on, little guy. Look at him go. Right. Oh, that's so much fun. Right, at least the mule is now kind of on the path again. So what I'm hoping is I'll sneak past him. Back onto the path. Release the hounds. Switch to the mule. Up that other little crane. No, not him. Put it in. Then I'll turn the mule around and use the links to guide him out of the swamp. Right. Should be okay to turn ourselves around. Follow the links back out. I reckon if we'd stayed on the path, we probably would have been able to get ourselves in and out of here anyway. But be that as it may. Deep there, so a bit through there. Right. Going on, so he'll help. Do it together. Yeah, look at that, much better. Bring him up a bit closer. Now we should be pretty fine. The mule can come through here on his own. The links will help as well. Can we go like that? If we did, it's all pretty nasty, isn't it? It's all pretty nasty till you get to here. I think we're going to be better to go actually the way the links pretty much came. Already missed a bit of that. Let's see if we can go this way. Head round this way and then sort of cut back over to the main road. Yucky. Yes, that's all a bit yucky. Alright, okay. Let's follow this round now. At least that'll bring the muley back to where he should be. We're going to encounter a nasty big tree or something like that. So this is getting pretty nasty here. Come through there, muley. I know, it's nasty. Sorry about that. Not exactly pleasant. Do. Tree down. Hopefully not tip over. Don't go too far into that mess. Yes, without the links, this would be much harder. Another big tree. Man, big trees are not your friend. Away. Carve our way through there. Come up here, I think. Hopefully make it up to the main road. Oh, more trees getting knocked down. Sorry, trees. Yes. Gets us to the main road. Okay. Now the rest of it should be pretty easy from there. I'd say we can release that, pull over here. Been able to go on our own. We've now got 4 out of the 5 little trucks. Sort of running out of time, but I think we might just push on regardless. The 5th one isn't that hard to get. We might even drop these 4 off before we get the 5th one. Kind of on our way. So we're heading back now around our earlier path we built. This will take us all the way around, so it's quite a long way now. Would have been a bit quicker to have gone through that bushland, but I was a bit worried about trying to head through there. We'll just follow our safer path. This will get us eventually round to the machine yard and then over to the town. And then we can drop off our 4 and continue on to get the last one. Might go a little bit over our normal run time for today, just so we can say we get this done. Otherwise, it'll be a 5-minute stream tomorrow, so that would be boring. This is the path we set up right at the very beginning of our time here in Deluge. We haven't used it much since that early time, really. We haven't come this way very much at all. Here. We just have to work our way through here now and get up to the machine yard and through to the town. It's been good today. We've finished the last of the tasks, and we will keep out.
It's a minor
Oh my gosh, they
miracle the
didn't
machine
fix
yard
that.
is still standing.
I thought they
With
would have
our
got rid of
usual
this.
luck, there'd be a crater instead. Yet, here it is. And it just needs some dust brushed off. I can hardly believe my eyes.
Yeah. Obviously, every time we come into the machine yard, we get that triggered. Thought they might have fixed that in the latest patch that just got released yesterday. But no, we get to have Kelly tell us every single time. She can hardly believe her eyes. Might drop these off at the instruction-y zone, or whatever it's called, and then continue on to pick up the last one. That way, if we have to return ourselves to the garage, we won't lose these other ones we've got here. Now, where's the path? Why haven't I? Oh, is it just a bit further on? I thought there was a path there somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Missed it. Got those stupid things in the way. Right, get through there. Then we're almost at the construction zone. Drop these ones off. That'll give us 40,000 credit. Let's go and get the last one. Which way do I go? Let's just stop for a second. I'm not sure where I'm going. Right, I kind of want to go... Where do I want to go? Over to the quarry. Okay, so I want to go that way. Alright. So I could go through that road, down there, along that road, and then over that way. And then into the quarry. Yep. Right. Back this way. So we should end up with 493,290 credit by the time we finish here, without then going and selling off our 32 concrete slabs and 2 beams and going and picking up any forklifts, any little forklifts, and dropping them off. I think almost having 500,000 is probably going to do us pretty well for the next region. Around here into the quarry, and then wind our way up to the top of the quarry and get the last one that's up the top there. Go this way. Over those. Just climb up the quarry, I think. Just got to get up to that top there. I'll get away from the edge. Ooh. It's a bit softer near the edge than I thought it was. There's our last little one. Oh, he's the bulldozer. Oh, of course he's playing in a sandpit. Of course he is. Good on you, bulldozer. Now we'll just bring him down, sell him off, and we're done for the day. So a little bit over time, but you know, who's keeping count? And that'll be the end of this one, and we'll be able to focus on the next one. I think it's called Sojourn. So if we hadn't had to go and get the links and bring him over, we still probably would have run over time, to be honest, but would have only been a little bit over time. But better to get it done. Be happy. Set to start tomorrow. So this has taken me a little bit longer than Sunken, which I guess is to be expected because it's the next level of difficulty. So I imagine that the next ones, Sojourn and I think it's Sandswept, and they'll be similar, around the 24, 25 hours. And then got the last one, which is called Kernel. I imagine that's probably the hardest. So that's probably 30 odd hours. So yeah, we're probably more than halfway through the the game now. But only just. Oh, yes. I was bringing myself back to the garage there. I meant to go back to the garage. I meant to come back here to the construction zone, you sausage. Got to sell this one as well. And we're done. In we go. Unstrap the cargo. Stop the truck. Open the shop. Sell the little guy. And we are done. 503. Oh, so it's 10,000, not 1,000. 503,000 credits. And that is it. So we are actually, that was a quite nice picture with the green and the sunlight. I wonder if that's going to look like that if I took a picture of that. Let's try. Do field of view. Oh, it's not quite as cinematic as the game was, is it? No, we don't get the... Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's just a matter of trying to get the sunlight in the right angle. Will we like that? That's not too bad. Hide the interface. Take a photo. Yes, we have the silly green trolley underneath, but that's okay. So, that's it though. Enough of me fiddling. That's it for this region, or this map. We have finished Deluge, and we are done. So tomorrow we'll start out bright-eyed, bushy-tailed on Sojourn, and that'll be the beginning of another adventure. So hopefully you'll join me for that. I hope you enjoyed today. We did well. We ran over a bit, but we at least found all the little trucks, and we completed that last task, at least good enough to get the credit for it, even if we didn't grab all the money on the table. But that'll do for now. So I hope to see you tomorrow. Otherwise, have a great day, and bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.